freshman, pushes the pace the other way. 3-ball from Waleed won't go, but right place, right time from Jakaya Mack, Alana Biosi to clean it up and give it a 4-point difference. Maya drives, has it stripped from behind. Final second, no shot. And it's a 16-12 Union advantage as they look to pull off the upset against the 21st ranked team in the nation. We'll take a quick break, be back with more as the Panthers hold a 16-12 lead over the visiting Winston-Salem State Rams. Welcome back inside of historic Marco Stevens Hall on the campus of Virginia Union University. I'm Jack Fitzpatrick bringing you the action on the CIAA Sports Network. Beginning the second quarter for head coach Aliko Dunk, it's Haley Blackwell, Bruni Martinez, Deasia Somerville, Serenity Johnson, and Tanila Marshall. First time we've seen Marshall here today. Deasia Somerville checked in for the final seconds of that first quarter. Marshall kicks it out to Serenity with 5 on the shot clock. Serenity drives, tough shot, won't go. Bounced out of bounds, last touch by the Rams. 5 out there for head coach Tiara Terry, Akaya Pai alongside Michaela Waleed, Alana Biosi, Maya Charles, and Brianna Rowe. Pass comes in, Charles bats it away, but it goes right into the hands of Serenity Johnson. After that first quarter of action, Karima Nix leads all scorers with 6 points. Somerville's first shot of the day is off the mark. Going to the ground, it's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Winston-Salem State. For Winston-Salem State, they got 2 points out of Michaela Waleed, 4 out of Maya Charles, 4 out of Alana Biosi, and 2 from Akaya Pai. Union paced by Karima Nix, 4 points scored as well by Bruni Martinez and Serenity Johnson. Haley Blackwell had 2. It was a slow start out of the gates for Winston-Salem. They were 6 of 19 in the first quarter, but they missed their first handful of shots, allowed Union to build up a lead, and the Rams were working to cut into that for the remainder of the first quarter. High, good move. Maya Charles just can't finish. Maya Charles has struggled today when Bruni Martinez is the primary defender against her. All of her points came when they made the switch to bring in Karima Nix. Marshall blows the layup in close, and it holds at a 16-12 ball game. Nix getting set to check back in for Union. Winston-Salem State finds the wide open shooter in the corner. That was Alana Biosi. As Winston-Salem State struggling from long range, 0 of 6 to start this game off. Blackwell inbounds it to Bruni, and Bruni will be the one to take it up the court. Serenity Johnson, after missing the last 2 games, out there getting meaningful minutes as the 2 guard. She had 4 early points in that first quarter. Blackwell gets cut off, kicks it over to Serenity. Down low to Bruni Martinez. She'll pull up from the mid-range. Her shot won't go. And we said it in the open. We'll keep talking about it in today's game. That post matchup is going to be fun to watch. as both Bruni Martinez and Maya Charles are putting together all conference caliber seasons, as that three ball rips the nylon. Brianna Rofe shooting just 22% from long range, but when she's wide open like that, she'll bury it. Rofe, a freshman, putting together an all-rookie type of campaign. One-time CIAA Freshman of the Week, one-time CIAA Player of the Week. But Bruni and Maya down low, two of the best post players in the CIAA. Won't get a chance to see him face off that time, as it's an offensive foul away from the ball. Gonna be whistled on Bruni, her first, team's first. But after battling last season in what I imagine were some intense practices, when Maya Charles was the star freshman at Virginia Union, the two now get a chance to battle underneath in a real game setting. And see if the student kind of became the master. Nevaeh Farmer gives it over to Waleed. Waleed into the corner, down low, Maya Charles open, immediately gets doubled. She'll be fouled, so she'll head to the free throw line for two shots. Maya Charles this season, a 74% free throw shooter. Opportunity to give Winston-Salem State its first lead of the day. Maya's first one is going to be off the mark. Charles, 8 double-doubles this season, ranked second in the conference in scoring at 14.8 points per game, and leads the conference in field goal percentage at 50.2% coming into today's game. She goes 1 for 2, ties it at 16. As Bruni will bring it up the court again. Gives it back to Deasia Somerville. Somerville also missed last 2 games for Virginia Union. The Union did a good job of replacing her production and Serenity Johnson, her production the last 2 games. Deasia Somerville averaging 7.8 points per contest. Bruni's mid-range shot won't go down. That's typically pure for her, but she's missed her last 2. 16 all. Farmer gives it over to Rofe. Back to Farmer. Farmer 8.8 points per game. Will drive baseline, kicks it over to Maya. Maya feeds it down low. Rofe takes the contact. Jakaya Mack takes the contact and gets it to go. And that's going to be the second foul on Bruni Martinez. That's the last thing Virginia Union can have. Bruni is going to be pivotal in today's game if Union wants to pull off the upset against the 21st ranked team in the latest NABC poll. So Maya Robinson will check in. Bruni Martinez will take a breather. I want to wish Bruni a happy birthday as well. Be a nice birthday present for the senior out of the Dominican Republic if they could pick up an important win over one of the best teams in the CIAA. So that's a late whistle. They're going to whistle it on Maya Charles. First personal on Maya. Team's first, as Ashley Gonzalez will check in. The senior from Dallas, Texas, will replace Deasia Somerville. Gonzalez coming off of a 15-point performance, one of her best games in a Virginia Union uniform. Maya thought about the mid-range, instead brings it in, goes to the basket, and picks up the foul. That's going to be a quick second foul on Maya Charles. So just like that, the 2 post players we were highlighting in the pregame and throughout today's game, both have picked up 2 quick ones here in the second quarter, and both will take some breathers on the bench. Union trailing by 3. Maya's first is good. Maya Robinson, the sophomore from Raleigh, North Carolina, shooting at a 71% clip from the charity stripe. Transferred in from Charleston Southern. and has been a key player this season for head coach Aliko Dunk, averaging 11 points per game. Goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Winston-Salem State's lead now just 1. Farmer kicks it to Rove, top of the key, back out to Farmer. Good ball movement. Biosi's 3-ball off the mark, bouncing around, and it was last touched by Haley Blackwell. So the Rams will keep possession. Inbound comes. Jamaria Miles, a senior from Burlington, North Carolina. She checked in to replace Maya Charles after Maya picked up 2 quick personals. Little floater in, won't go. Union can't corral the board.
We need those.
It's going to be a kickball violation, so.
We need those. Can y'all hear me?
Kickball violation against Union. So Winston-Salem State will keep possession. Shot clock goes to 20. 5.5 minutes left. An opportunity for Winston-Salem State to push their lead out to 3, maybe 4. Farmer drives in, goes up through contact, gets it blocked. And Jamaria Miles trips up Haley Blackwell. That's going to be a foul on Miles.
Now the fouls start piling up.
Ramsey Kierton will inbound it. It's Union going back to their smaller lineup. 3 guards out there, Blackwell, Gonzalez, and Ramsey Kierton. The one post player is Karima Nix. Kierton on the left wing, guarded by Biosi. Kierton brings it to the top of the key, tries to drive into the paint, gets cut off well. Ball being flung around the outside with under 10 on the shot clock. Maya trying to create some space, just throws up something. Won't go. Kierton with the rebound. That won't go. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Union. That brings us to a media timeout here inside of Barco-Stevens. A 19-18 Winston-Salem State advantage. 4:51 remaining in the first half.
All right, guys. So hope you guys can hear me. What's going on, WSSU Ram Nation? This is SJG. We're watching Winston-Salem State take on Virginia Union. The Rams, if you guys did not see the Lady Rams after taking that loss last week and going 1-1, they're now ranked number 21 in the nation. So still nationally ranked, but obviously this is a big one. We want to stay nationally ranked, but more important, we want to stay up there in those CIAA standings. So
19-18 Winston-Salem State.
big game, no doubt. But everybody, please check in the comments. Let me know who's rocking with us. I mean, you could watch it on the CIAA network if you wanted to by yourself, but it'll be more fun together, right? All right, I'm gonna step back and we'll get back to the action.
Coming out of the media, big time shot for the Rams. Jamaria Miles out there, as well as Nevaeh Farmer. And Jakaya Mack. The 5 out there for head coach Aliko Dunk is Haley Blackwell, Maya Robinson, Karima Nix, Ramsey Kierton, and Ashley Gonzalez. Blackwell kicks it over to Gonzalez at the top of the key. Great defense being played by Winston-Salem State. Kierton takes a couple of extra steps, an unforced turnover. As her frustration starting to boil over a little bit, Serenity Johnson will spell her. 22-18 Winston-Salem State advantage. As both Bruni Martinez and Maya Charles sitting with 2 fouls. Waleed gives it down low. Nice ball kick out. It's going to be a 3-second violation, however. So Union gets possession.
All right, guys. So 4 minutes to go in the first half. We're up by 4. Long way to go, though. You know how it goes, especially in these private schools in the CIAA. Uh, but
Bringing it up for Union, guarded by Brianna Rofe.
definitely need this win.
Blackwell gives it over to Nix. Nix was red hot to start this ball game. Winston-Salem State really didn't have not an answer for her underneath as she goes back underneath. Can't get it to go. Maya Robinson, tough rebound, but her layup won't go. Ball goes ahead. Matt saves it, keeps possession. Miles, her jumper off the mark, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Maya Robinson. And something Winston-Salem State does exceptionally well, we've seen it today, but they force turnovers at a high clip, and they do a great job of keeping the basketball themselves. Winston-Salem State ranks 10th in the country in turnover margin at 7.58.
Oh, come on, they mugged her. Come on.
As Nix gets the steal, but she gets immediately trapped, throws it off of a Ram. Gonzalez goes to the floor, rolls out of bounds, and the Rams will get possession back. Turnovers have been an issue as of late for Union. Over their last 5 games, they've committed a total of 69 turnovers. Last time Union committed less than 10 turnovers in a single game was back on January 14th at Johnson C. Smith. And if they want to come out this one with a win, picking up
we're hitting too many threes. We're shooting too many threes. I don't like it.
Got to take care of the basketball the rest of the way. Be able to convert on second chance opportunities. Both of those things right now not in Union's favor. As Blackwell drives to the hoop, gets fouled on the way in. So Blackwell will head to the charity stripe for 2 shots. The senior from Greensboro, North Carolina, best on the team from the charity stripe, 20 of 25 this season. And Blackwell this season, the senior guard, has been kind of the steadying force, one of the constants for Union this season. She's an exceptional rebounding guard, a good facilitator. Last time out, she had 9 points, but had 8 rebounds, 6 assists as well. And when Union needs scoring, they can turn to Blackwell. She can really do it all. She can drive to the basket. She can hit it from long range. She may need to have a good game today, especially during the spells Bruni is on the bench. Another unforced turnover. Serenity Johnson took a couple of extra steps. And it gives possession right back to Winston-Salem State.
Step she takes. We will take that ball back.
22-19 Rams advantage. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Goes over to Pye. Pye kicks it over to Nevaeh Farmer. Farmer, tough jump stop in. And it results in a turnover. Ashley Gonzalez dribbling it out of the scrum. Serenity tried to get it to Maya Robinson, but just could not corral the ball in time. So Union will have their offense set up. Play call coming in from head coach Aliko Dunk. Ashley Gonzalez drives in. Her circus shot goes down. Impressive drive from Ashley Gonzalez. Gonzalez coming off of a fantastic performance last time out. 15 points, 8 rebounds.
We gotta get some space. We gotta get some space between us and them.
She's one of the best 3-point shooters on this Winston-Salem State team. Right now she's orchestrating the offense. Uses the screen from Miles. Kicks it over to Waleed. Free throw line jumper won't go. Blackwell with the rebound. But immediately has it poked away. Farmer can't keep possession. So Union retains possession as they have an opportunity to take a lead. 22-21 Rams advantage. 1:17 remaining in the second quarter.
All right. Oh, man.
Gonzalez driving in, stops, kicks it back to Nix. Nix has that poked away, but Robinson, she's going to pick up the foul. That's a foul on Jamiria Miles, the senior from Burlington, North Carolina. Miles playing extended minutes right now in the first half because of the foul trouble Maya Charles picked up. Charles picked up 2 quick fouls in a 30-second span.
Oh, man.
As Maya's first one's off the mark.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't do this at the game, so I'm going to do it now.
An 0 for 2 trip.
All right, come on, let's get something. Let's get something.
22-21 Pie. Kaya Pie. Guarded by Blackwell. Throws it over to Waleed.
We need to get something right here. Oh.
She'll pull it from long range. Won't go. Out of bounds. Last touch. Might have a Farmer. 41.7 seconds. A back and forth first half between the two teams.
I see Virginia Union still wearing those 50th CIAA uniforms. I mean, I guess.
10 seconds separate the shot and the game clock.
I think we're one of the only schools that aren't
right
winning.
Into the trap, has to throw it to Robinson, who gets trapped herself. Somehow keeps possession, kicks it over. Nix thought about the three, dribbles it in, finds Cureton. Ramsey's shot won't go. She's fouled, though, in the process. And Ramsey Cureton will head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, guys, they're going to give them all the free throws they want tonight, clearly. Clearly.
It's going to be a whistle on Nevaeh Farmer.
And this foul situation is not looking good right now. I don't like it.
Spins. She's 7 of 11 this season from the free throw line. Make it 8 of 12. 22 all. A redshirt freshman transfer from Fayetteville State, an opportunity to give Union a lead. She does, a perfect 2 for 2 trip. Union with a 23-22 lead. Looking to take the lead into the halftime break over the 21st ranked team in the nation. Farmer guarded by Cureton. Kicks it over to Waleed.
Oh, God, come on.
She loses her dribble, keeps with it.
We got to play with control. Now, where's the foul there? Where is the foul?
By Tanaya Sims, the freshman from Fairmont,
Still going to go up at halftime, but where was the foul?
23 lead, headed into the locker room. We'll step aside, be back with the second half of action here on the CIAA Sports Network. Winston-Salem State with a 24-23 halftime lead.
All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? This is SJG, of course, and you guys are watching WSSU Ram Nation. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. I'm running this sound thing. As well. I'm doing, when you're doing it all at once, it can have the little technical difficulties, and I'm definitely not Mr. Tech. But let me know if you guys can hear me in the comments. Chris Jack, shout out to you for watching. yeah, let me see while we are. Let's see. One of the things that I said on the header of this that we would talk about, in addition to, well, first off, let's stick to the basketball really quickly, and let's look at the stats for the first half. Hopefully, Virginia Union has live stats, but if you've seen some of the Virginia Union, okay, all right. Well, look, don't let me talk. Don't let me talk junk about them, and they're actually doing their thing. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so we will switch it up. All right, yeah. Let's look at the stats really quick. I will cut myself down just a little bit, so hopefully you guys can see the whole stats. Let's pull it over here for Winston-Salem State. All right. All right, so right now, we're not shooting a great percentage for sure. Um, let's see our team stats really quick. All right, so we are shooting 30%. Not great. Union shooting 38%. We're shooting 2 of 11 from 3 pointers. And if you watch us play, 3 pointers are really not our specialty. The fact that 1 out of every 3 shots that we've taken have been 3 pointers is probably not what we wanted and not the way that we drew it up. But I guess that's kind of how the ball bounced. We are out rebounding them 21-16 and 11 on the offensive boards. So, yeah, we have yeah, they led a lot in the first quarter, and we got back in the second quarter. We have turned the ball over 10 times, so there are 9 turnovers, so less than ideal for Coach Terry and the team. But with all that, we are up one. We definitely want to keep a look at and here's another stat I would definitely look at when the game is over. It's going to be free throws. The Rams, for all of that banging inside and getting 21 rebounds, they have only got 3 free throw attempts. So going to be key that we get to the free throw line. It's going to be key that we get to the free throw line for sure because, Union is at home and, when you're on the CIAA on the road and dealing with these private school teams, they are definitely, it just is what it is. They're definitely going to get the benefit of the doubt. So we have to figure out how to make it work. You see our stats here. We got, if you look at our stats over here, points wise, that is Michaela Waleed. She leads us with 5, as well as Maya Charles has 5. We got 4 from Biasi, 3 from Rofe, 3 from Mack. So yeah, offensively not having the greatest games. We have turned the ball over we have as many turnovers as field goals. Not what you would like. So this has not been the greatest first half. And yet on the road we're up by 1. But again, you're gonna have to get to the free throw line. You're gonna have to take care of the ball a bit better and get out in transition. That's key for us. If we can do those things, then I like our chances of getting out of Barco with the win. We have not beaten Virginia Union in quite a while. If I pull up the stats, here. They are currently, guys, VUU is currently on an 11-game win streak against us. That is not a typo. Let me make sure you guys can see it all here. The current win streak, as of right now, is 11 games. We have not beaten them since Barack Obama was president. And God knows that was a long time ago. Um, we had a 4-game streak at one point. But yeah, Virginia Union has been our Achilles heel. We have not beaten them. They have, yeah, they're 10-0 in the last 10 matchups. So a lot. If you are WSSU, you're up against a lot of history, even though the recent history for that coach Terry was the head coach. So hoping that we can reverse it. We lost to a good Fayetteville State team, the defending CIAA champions, and so it didn't hit our record too hard, but our rankings too hard. But losing to Union, who is a good team, not going to give us the same benefit of the doubt. So we really need to get this one, and then the next game is going to be Fayetteville State. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, so definitely got our work cut out for us for the next couple of days. But in the meantime and in between times, today is also National Signing Day, which, for those who don't know, National Signing Day is the day that you sign student athletes to letters of intent. And for WSSU and football specifically today. So let's see. So in the past, myself and others have had the complaint that on National Signing Day, we have been lackluster for a lot of schools across the United States. Not just Division One though, but especially Division One, but not just Division One. There is a lot of excitement around National Signing Day, but at WSSU the last couple years it hasn't been. We've not been getting a lot of updates. We've not been getting a lot of updates on the recruits that we've been signing. And when we did get them, it would usually be days later, right? So that is a trend that we have been hoping would change. I mean, of course, we now have new leadership. Let's see. So I will cut into this, and we'll pull up in just 1 second. We'll look at some of the guys that we signed in this class. Yeah, all right. So straight from the WSSU Ram football Twitter page, we have some insight into some of the guys that we signed. And so these have been coming through all day. I'll show these really, really nice graphics. Really clean. You got Coach Woodbury on the background. You got some on the field action, and then you've got signed and the student athletes in their names. So, there's no key for me to announce these, but we got Ja'Kai Purcell from St. Paul's, North Carolina. He's a 5'10", 165-pound linebacker. So, they're probably going to put him in the weight room quite a bit. Let's see, we got Yashua McBride. He's 5'9", 180 from Lumberton. So that's 910, right? I was gonna say 252, but that's 910. I don't want to get cut. I heard they'll cut you down in Lumberton. That's just what I heard. I'm not from Lumberton, but when I interned to Fayetteville, I did hear that they will cut you in Lumberton. So I don't want no smoke with that. We got Justin Bridgers, a is it a 6'5" wide receiver, 195 pounds. Um, Man, we got to see if we can find some tape on Mr. Justin Bridgers. Yeah, that's wow. I knew we signed some length, and shout out to my brother Alonzo Turner. Um, yeah, man, I knew we signed some length for our defensive backs. I did not know we signed a 6'5" wide receiver. If he can get open any kind of way, that's huge. Um, then we've got King Rhodes. He is from Independence High School in Charlotte, and I don't know about y'all, but when I was coming up in the early 2000s, Independence was that flame, and they produced a lot of really good players. And so King Rhodes, a 6'3", 210 linebacker, so be interesting. That's what he's signed as, but it'll be interesting to see what he ends up playing as. In the past, we've actually Coach Massey's teams had a lot of players who at linebacker who were a bit shorter and stockier, but are athletic. Obviously, King Rhodes is not short whatsoever. I'll be looking up to the young man. That's for damn sure. But kudos to him. Let's see. Then we got Caden Seamster, a 6'3", 230 linebacker. Okay. From Newbern. So he's got really good size. And yes, the women's game has started, Makai. WSSU holds a 1-point lead, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Okay, Alonzo with the stats. Of course, Alonzo is here with the stats. So, yeah, Alonzo says 34 catches, 843 yards, almost 25 yards a catch, and 14 touchdowns in 14 games. Man, we better keep that. Hey, keep him a secret, because who knows? It's signing day, and these guys are signed to us, but, man, it's crazy. The way this portal is, hell, they might try to get you in the portal before you even get to school now, That's just the way the game goes, but my goodness, the measurables are there, the production is there, and there is quite a bit to like about that so far. I'm sorry, we're still going through these, but definitely we might have to pull up some film while we're in the middle of this. Let's see. So then we also have a tall defensive back, Tyler Coleman, 6'2", 175. Out of Greensboro, Northeast Guilford. Okay, Northeast Guilford. And please be sure to share this, guys. Let's see. So I'm sharing this out now. But yeah, Coach Woodbury and his staff, and we'll take a look at his staff as we finish up in this halftime. Hey. Now, I'm trying to think, because I did get a chance to cover multiple games I did get a chance to cover a couple of games from Norfolk State when Coach Woodbury was there this past season under head coach Michael Vick. Their new series is starting too. So after the game on BET, check that out. Free plug, only because we might see our head coach on there. But let's see. Yeah. So if he's the guy I'm thinking of, he was a really good kick returner. So, coach is doing what a good coach does. He's doing what Coach Terry did, which is bringing some people that can help us when they come in. So it's always great to have somebody that's already got a pipeline of players. We also, we got a Veer Johnson. He's a 6'4", 242-pound outside linebacker. Played at Norfolk State last year. I had to pull up the stats on him and see, what he did. But obviously, Coach Woodbury has built up a Oh, snap. That is right. Thank you, Alonzo. Yes. Yeah, I wrote a story on that kid. Oh, bet. I think, well, yeah, I don't know. I ain't going to say we're going to see her at the game or anything like that. I think, I'm not sure what the relationship is. I have to go back and see it. But, so Biles Walker is the brother of Simone Biles. So, WSSU is known to attract some stars. Could she potentially pull up at a game? I don't know. Um, but even that, shout out to the young man on his own merits for sure. But yeah, thank you, Alonzo. I knew I remembered that name. Uh, we got Mr. Ezekiel Reed. He's 6'3", 205. Okay. He's listed as an athlete, so he could play 6'3", 205. No, okay. It said okay. Yeah, six. Yeah, yeah. So he's listed as an athlete. So yeah. Definitely intrigued by what we can do with a 6'3", 200 plus, especially if he's got some speed. And yes, thank the Ram football gods. We have a tight end. We need tight ends. An underutilized part in the CIAA. So Gavin Palmore from Greensboro. He is from Ben L. Smith High School over there in Greensboro. So yeah. Got Derek Reed, 5'9", 175-pound defensive back from Winston. So he's from the Trefo. Carver High School. Okay, yeah, the game's on. So we're gonna get back to signing day a little bit later. Don't let me get us. Let's get back to the main thing being the main thing. But definitely liking what we're seeing out of this recruiting class early on. So let me get back over there to the game. It's academic night.
Sports Network.
It's academic night over there. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we busted out a little bit. Okay. Let's go. Now we still got a long road to go. Let me get myself back together. Let me get us back to what we came here for. You know what we're here for. Well, we're also here for signing day, but you know what we're here for. So let's see. Let me bring down less SJG. I know you're disappointed. I'm kidding, but less SJG, more of WSSU.
Coming out of the media timeout, you see head coach Alico Dunk in the huddle, imploring his team to get something going. They are ice cold to start off this second half, and they find themselves in a 10-point hole. And turnovers have been the major issue early on here in the second half. Last 4 Union possessions have ended in turnovers. Blackwell, Somerville, Nix, Martinez, and Cureton.
Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop doing the broadcast to talk about signing day.
Ball goes out to Cureton. Union still looking to hit its first three. They took just 2 attempts in the first half. Bruni, a tough shot, gets it to go. And Bruni Martinez is going to be a player that Union will have to play through in the second half. She's averaging 14.8 points per game. Three ball off the mark. Blackwell with the rebound. Blackwell trying to push.
Too many Ram threes for me.
Ball goes in. Bruni. She's going to back down Maya Charles. Shot won't go. You got to go into the chest of Maya Charles. Maya playing with 2 fouls right now. Blackwell pokes that away, but the Rams keep possession. Farmer lets it rip from 3. Won't go. Maya with the rebound. Kicks it over to Waleed. Her shot won't go, but a whistle. They're going to say that's on Karima Nix. You see her saying, how's that a foul?
Yeah, it's about Ram time we get some fouls. We only got to go to the free throw line for 3 attempts in the first half.
Free throw shooter this season. Averaging 11.2 points per game. Transferred in from Temple.
Threes count.
First one is good. It's going to be the second personal on Nix as she joins Bruni Martinez with 2.
Yeah.
Another turnover by Union. And some great offensive rebounding from Mack. Keeps the possession alive. Winston-Salem State can't connect. And that's the third foul on Maya Charles. Maya goes down to the hardwood, jumping on Bruni. Maya Charles coming up limping a little bit. As Jamiria Miles will check in. Nix gives it back to Blackwell. 10-point difference between the two sides. Winston-Salem State looking to pick up win number 2 in the row. They had a 16-game win streak earlier this season, which was snapped on the 27th against Fayetteville State. 16-game win streak, longest in program history. Another turnover by Union. Serenity Johnson will check in, replacing Ramsey Pearson. Despite the avalanche of turnovers as of late, Union and Winston-Salem State neck and neck in terms of turnovers committed. Ball finds its way out. Roast 3 ball off the mark. Poked away. Blackwell gets credited with the rebound, but she immediately has it poked away. It's a jump ball possession arrow favoring the Rams.
Ah.
Roth kicks it out. Wide open 3 ball from Waleed. She drains it. Waleed now 2 of 5 from 3-point land. And the team's second leading scorer settling in nicely. Ball goes to Bruni. She goes right into the chest of Miles. She comes up favoring her right ankle. Before we head to the free throw line for 2 shots, we'll take a media timeout. We'll monitor Bruni Martinez. She comes up limping a little bit following that foul. We'll step aside, be back with more third quarter action. 4:53 remaining as the Winston-Salem State Rams hold a 38-25 advantage.
Yeah, they squabbling. Yeah, I don't got the hairspray. I'm sorry. Yeah, they squabbling. Nah, man. Great job by the team after a not so great offensive first half. They got it together. I'm a little worried over here when they said Maya. Not only did she pick up the foul, but also they said she came up limping. We're gonna have to monitor that. You know, we're gonna need Mount Maya if we're going to not only win this game, but continue to make that run. We're gonna need Mount Maya for sure. That's my nickname for her, Mount Maya, because Mount Matumbo, Mount Maya. I like it. You don't have to like it. I like it. So we're gonna keep it. I might make another sign about it actually. All right, let me bounce.
Union has committed 14 turnovers in this ballgame. 5 of them have come in this third quarter alone. Serenity Johnson's shot off the mark, but Somerville gets the rebound. Her shot off the mark, and eventually that goes into the grasp of Mack. Winston-Salem State, they've been red hot to start this third quarter in the midst of a 14-2 run. Ball being flung around the outside. Nevaeh Farmer drives in, gets that to go. Farmer's first points of the day. She's 1 of 5.
Yeah.
Winston-Salem State, they've opened up a 15-point lead. Blackwell gives it over to Serenity Johnson as she is guarded by Michaela Waleed.
Oh, come on.
Has it poked away.
No, a foul. Where was the foul? Where was the Ram
So
foul?
that's going to be on
I didn't see it.
Jamaria Miles. Third personal. Third personal against Miles.
Oh, Lord, we got to hold on for dear life tonight.
Which is a huge relief for Winston-Salem State, because if Miles had picked that up, she would have joined Maya Charles with 3. And Miles is the replacement for Charles. So that would have put head coach Tierra Terry in a real predicament, as head coach Tierra Terry must
That
be
was good defense.
Start of this second half.
That was great defense.
Terry, the head coach of Union from 2020 to 2025. Her final season here in the capital of the Commonwealth with 21-9. And took the job at Winston-Salem State this offseason, returning to her alma mater. Farmer driving into the paint, gets cut off.
Now, where was the foul there?
Out of the scrum, finds Miles, her shot off the mark. Somerville gets the rebound, pushes it ahead. Nice ball movement, but the pass just a little too far out in front.
Keep running. Just.
And Waleed pushes it the other way. Out of control, bodies hit the floor, goes out of bounds, and Winston-Salem State will keep possession on the far side.
Man, come on. Y'all trying to make me go gray faster.
Michaela Waleed. And Jakaya Mack will trigger it in on that far side. Gets it to Paz.
Let's run it up. Let's run it up.
Solid first half. 2 points. Was a spark plug for the Winston-Salem offense when they needed it in that first quarter. As Farmer with a step-back shot off the mark, but Pye with the offensive board gets the putback. The redshirt freshman is having a phenomenal freshman campaign with Winston-Salem State. Pye was a standout player at Highland Springs. Over her time there, she averaged 18 points per game, was all-region first team 3 times, first team all-state twice. Originally committed to play for Virginia Union, redshirted last year after picking up an injury in the preseason, and then decided to transfer with head coach Tierra Terry down to Winston-Salem.
Run. Yes, keep going.
The train is off the tracks right now.
Come on.
They are struggling to find any
Jesus.
type of consistency. That might be the spark that could help Union find its way moving forward. It has been all Winston-Salem State here in the second half.
Keep pressing.
18-3 run to begin this third quarter. It was a 1-point difference heading into the locker room, 24-23. Not the same now as that ball thrown away, but Maya Robinson
good hustle
down before it goes out of bounds. Robinson gets fouled.
No way. No.
They're going to say that's on Jakaya Mack.
That's some bull. That's some bullshit.
Checking into the ballgame, Alana
Stop.
Biosi will replace Mack. So the 5 out there right now for head coach Tierra Terry's Nevaeh Farmer, Akaya Pye, alongside Alana Bioso, Brianna Rope. So that's a near turnover. Blackwell just underhand tosses it.
Woo, they are on their heels.
42-26 advantage for the Rams. Ball goes down low. Bruni. Tough shot won't go. Nevaeh Farmer gets the rebound. Farmer gives it over to Brianna Rofe. Tierra Terry has done an excellent job recruiting over these last 2 seasons. Maya Charles, CIAA Rookie of the Year. She's got 2 players on this team this year that have a real claim at CIAA Rookie of the Year. So head coach Tierra Terry could be coaching back-to-back CIAA Rookies of the Year. But that didn't come from a rookie. That came from a junior. Charlotte, North Carolina native drains it. And it's a 45-26 lead for Winston-Salem State.
Oh, yeah, that streak is over. That streak is over. Okay, let me chill. We are still in a private school CIAA gym.
Bruni drives into the chest of Miles. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Biosi. Rofe brings it across the top. puts the offense in motion. Great ball movement results in Biosi getting a wide
Okay.
and Pye keeps possession for the Rams. This game has boiled down to two very simple things: rebounding and taking care of the basketball. Pye gets that to go.
Okay, Air Pie.
She's up to 6.
Okay, Air Pie.
Blackwell with 10 on the game clock. Union trailing by 21. Blackwell kicks it over. Serenity Johnson's 3-ball off the mark. And that's how the third quarter is going to finish. A dominant third quarter from Winston-Salem.
Woo!
It was 24-23 at the halftime break. It's 47-26 headed into the fourth. We'll step aside and be back with more here on the CIAA Sports Network. Winston-Salem with a commanding lead.
Bravo, Lady Rams, bravo. Man, we started the second half up 24-23. We outscored them 23-3 in that third quarter. I mean, 19-point lead. 21-point lead, and y'all know math is not my strong suit, but 21-point lead. Just if the Rams take care of the ball and don't commit unnecessary fouls, get them ladies back on the bus with a win, break this streak, and get ready for the Pony Ladies because we owe them. We owe them.
Out of the quarter break, 47-26, Winston-Salem advantage. You're watching CIAA women's basketball on the CIAA Sports Network.
Yo, they literally matched VUU's entire first half output in one quarter.
Right now, they outscored the Panthers 23-3 in that third quarter. Winston-Salem State, they come in ranked number 21 in the latest NABC poll. They've showed why. They also are showing why they rattled off a 16-game win streak earlier this season. Suffocating defense. Blackwell gets around it. Her shot won't go. She'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. But this is a Winston-Salem defense that ranks 13th in the nation in points allowed. The Rams averaging just 54.1 points allowed per game. And you might ask, how are they able to hold opponents down so effectively? They turn you over at an elite clip. The Rams force 17.7 steals per game. That's third best in the nation. And the Rams have a plus 7.58 turnover margin. Second best in the CIAA, 10th best in the nation. So Rams squad that came in ranked 7th in the preseason poll, and they have really exceeded those expectations as they currently sit second in the CIAA Southern Division, 3-1 in Southern action, 8-1 in conference play as a whole. Their lone loss came to that Fayetteville State team that sits ahead of them in the CIAA South just a couple of games ago. That was a dominant 72-57 win at Fayetteville State for them. And for the Rams, they get a chance at revenge next time out as they're taking on that Fayetteville State team. So the Rams will put the ball back into play. Finds Nevaeh Farmer. Her shot won't go down. Ball bouncing around, out of bounds. Last touched by Virginia Union. Union, it's a team that has found a little bit of a rhythm these last couple of games, but they've lost that rhythm here today. Still got a fourth quarter to play to try and climb back into this one. I imagine one of the messages from head coach Aliko Dunk in that quarter break was, hey, if they can go on a 23-3 run in the third quarter, why can't we? It's a tall task against the Winston-Salem State defense that is one of the best in the conference, and they're one of the best in the nation at limiting three-pointers. You don't need to get threes right now. You can keep feeding it to Bruni Martinez. Bruni has been the engine of this offense all season. She's one of the best scoring post players in the CIAA, averaging 14.8 points per game. At this point, you just want to keep running through her as Kierton trips up Nevaeh Farmer. Both go to the hardwood, and that's a whistle on Kierton. Her second personal, team's first. Farmer, a little dribble handoff to Rove. That ball's poked away. Marshall pushing the pace the other way, nearly loses the basketball, but stays with it. Robinson, who's been held relatively quiet today, tries to drive in, loses the basketball. Maya Robinson these last couple of days had done a good job of taking care of the basketball. She had been turning the ball over at a pretty high clip, but over the last two, she had committed just 4 total turnovers. But today, starting to be a little loose with the basketball as Union has committed 16 turnovers. Ball goes back to Pye at the top of the key, 5 on the shot clock. Pye drives in high off the glass, won't go. And that never touched rim. So Panthers reclaim possession. Gonzalez will check in, replacing Maya Robinson. Michaela Walid will check in, replacing Brianna Rofe for the time being. 17-point difference between these two sides. Maya Charles not out on the floor. She left in the third quarter after picking up her third personal. She also was limping after she picked up that foul, or I guess committed that foul. As that ball goes in, great job by Farmer enforcing the jump ball, but the possession arrow favors Union. I think at this point right now, head coach Tierra Terry probably erring on the side of caution with Maya Charles, keeping her on the bench until this one might get a little closer. As Kierton's 3 ball well off the mark. Bruni tries to track down that rebound. She can't. And now it's a 3-on-2 break. Going to Walid. Her shot off the mark. Kierton gets the rebound. It's another jump ball favoring the Rams. Prima Nix checks in, the junior from St. Petersburg, Florida. She had 6 points in the first quarter. She's been held quiet since. Nyla Marshall, she'll sit. Farmer inbounds it. Gets it all the way into Alana Biosi, who gives it over to Walid.
Now, where's the foul? Where's the foul? Where's the Ram foul?
As Union trails by 17. Bruni Martinez goes underneath. Shot won't go, but she's fouled by Tanaya Sims.
See, this is what I was talking about. See, this is what I was talking about with these private schools in the CIAA, man. Please get out of here.
You see that one again. Bruni goes down low and just gets a little contact there from Sims. A little bit of a ticky-tack call underneath. But at this point, Union will take any points they can possibly get when the clock is not rolling. Bruni's first is good.
Even their announcer knows that was some bull. Like, come on.
Bruni's second is good. 4 points in the fourth quarter for Bruni Martinez. Right now, Maya Charles not out on the court. Union will keep focusing in on Bruni underneath. Good drive by Biosi, and her shot is pure. Gonzalez throws it to no one. A horrible turnover.
Man, the announcer is the announcer for me.
Farmer guarded by Kierton. 49-32, Winston-Salem advantage. Kaya Pye playing in front of her hometown crowd. Bounces away
She walked.
Takes it herself, won't go. Bruni with the offensive board. Has it poked away. Nix gets it back, but it's poked away again. And after a mad dash, Gonzalez puts up the corner three, which is off the mark. And Akaya Pai gets the rebound.
All right, let's go, Pai.
Pai drives, kicks it out. Biosi's three off the mark.
Okay, and she got the rebound. Oh, come on.
49-32, the pass looking for Sims. Bruni's able to intercept it. As Union has two players getting set to come on. Looks to be Serenity Johnson and Deja Somerville. Nix has the size mismatch. She goes into Farmer. Puts up a tough shot, won't go.
Yeah, Maya, get that rebound.
Gets that rebound. And Blackwell commits the foul. She'll check out of the ball game. Serenity Johnson comes on. Deja Somerville comes on. Ramsey Kierton comes off. (49-32). Farmer on the right wing. Tries to feed it down low. Bruni with the active hands gets the steal. Behind the back dribble, Gonzalez. Somerville drives, pulls up from the free throw line. Not a lot of time left. Union's going to need to take advantage of every possession. Play clean basketball from here on out if they want any sort of chance of pulling out the comeback win. Trail by 15.
Get it to Maya.
Cross-court pass, a dangerous one. But the Rams keep possession. Goes down low. Pai opens things up. Her shot off the mark. Bruni with the board. Johnson bringing it up along the near side. Gives it into Nix. Takes it out. Gonzalez, extra pass. Somerville. Somerville drives, tough one, won't go. Nix tries to get the offensive board. She's fouled in the process. And that's going to be on Maya Charles, her fourth personal.
Man.
That's going to bring us to a media timeout. We'll step aside with them as Union. They've got 3 minutes and 56 seconds to try and pull out an improbable comeback win.
Come on now. Come on, y'all. Let's finish the game. Let's finish strong. My goodness. Oh, you know, they're going to give them every ticky-tack foul that they can get. But we got to finish those layups. You know, we got to finish those layups. They are determined. They are not going to let Maya Charles dominate in her return. I'm convinced of it. Man. Barco Stevens, good God, do they know they're having a basketball game there? Like, does the crowd know that there's a game there? Because I can't even tell right now. But, you know, anyway, 15 points. 15 points, it can definitely be done. Especially with the right mix of over-eager refs. So, let's hold our breath, guys. Let's hold our breath.
And in what might be the most shocking stat of the day, the Rams have actually committed more turnovers than Union has, 18-14. Union's got a large mountain to climb up, and they cannot afford empty possessions here with under 4 minutes remaining. It's a 15-point game, not out of the realm of possibility whatsoever. They're going to need some of their shooters to wake up. Pai kicks it out. Farmer has the ball ripped away. Johnson goes to the floor, rolls all the way back. They're going to say an over and back. It looked like it was poked away by Union, which would have negated the over and back. But Union will look to take advantage of the call. Gonzalez uses a couple of screens, kicks it over to Somerville. Somerville wide open Three-ball cash. 5 quick points from Deasia Somerville here in the fourth quarter. 5 big ones. Union makes it a 12-point game. Of note, Maya Charles in foul trouble with 4. Under 3 minutes remaining, Winston-Salem State is going to dribble the air out of the ball here on their remaining possessions. Offense gets set, goes in motion with 6 on the shot clock. Waleed drives, kicks it out. Max 3-ball, airballs it. Doesn't touch rim, but Union holds possession. In this ball game, you can't say anything too soon, and that is a questionable foul to give up by Michaela Waleed. All the way on that side of the court, fouls Gonzalez. It's going to be Waleed's second, team's third. 2.5 remaining. Excuse me, fourth team foul. 12 points.
Let's not play these types of games. Let's not play these types of games.
Drives, tough shot, gets it to go. Count it, and 1. And with 2:17 remaining, who would have thunk it? Union an opportunity to make this a single-digit game. And with that threat looming, head coach Tierra Terry is going to turn to Maya Charles. The transfer from Virginia Union. We'll check in as we watch that replay one more time. Great take by Gonzalez. Absorbs the contact, gets it to go. And she makes it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. The transfer from Nelson University makes it a 9-point difference. Farmer. Guarded by Gonzalez. Hands it off to Waleed. Ball goes down low to Charles. Good inside-out ball movement. And Nevaeh Farmer drains a massive 3. Pushes the lead back out to 12. Trinity Johnson on the far side gives it up to Nix. Somerville drives in, has it poked away, keeps possession, and it's a tough turnover. And with 90 seconds left, that feels like an important turnover. But Gonzalez, with the steal, keeps hope alive for the time being for Union. Ball comes over. Somerville's 3-ball off the mark. Nix, offensive board, has it stripped away. They're going to whistle. It's a foul on Nevaeh Farmer.
I got it. No worries. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I was watching the end of this Union Winston game. So I was watching that. And
team's 6th foul. And Nix will head to the free throw line as Union is in the bonus.
Right. Gotcha. So
Nix, a 68% free throw shooter, misses her first.
I appreciate that.
The Shawnee State transfer this season, averaging 6.5
doing all right, man. It's been a busy week.
She's coming off of a career high last time out. She had 16 points in 30 minutes. Goes 1 for 2, makes an 11-point game, and head coach Aliko Dunk is going to call a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout following the free throw trip from Prima Nix.
Right. I got it.
52-41. Not a lot of time left. But we mentioned it coming out of the last media timeout. A shocking stat in all of this was that Winston-Salem had committed more turnovers than Union. It's felt like Union has committed more because theirs have felt like they've come in maybe more high-leverage moments, so they feel more impactful. But the Rams have been a little sloppy with the basketball. You saw it on their last possession. Ashley Gonzalez was able to poke the ball away, and it kept hope alive for Union. Coming out of this timeout, a 30-second timeout from head coach Aliko Dunk, you know that's going to be the point of emphasis. Force more turnovers.
I appreciate it. All right, man. I'll catch you later. Take care.
Tries to get the steal, but the ball comes ahead into the front court. Trinity Johnson will foul Nevaeh Farmer, as Union has a couple of fouls to give before they put Winston-Salem in the bonus. This is a Winston-Salem State team that is not good at shooting free throws. They rank 10th in the conference, 238th in the nation. Ball bouncing around, going quick ones. That's her second. Next foul will put the Rams in the bonus. Nix is guarding Ja'Kiah Mack. As Mack gets the inbound in cleanly. Under 60 seconds, Somerville comes out and fouls Farmer. And that'll send Farmer, one of the best free throw shooters on this team, to the line. As a team, the Rams are shooting 65.5% from the charity stripe, 10th in the CIAA, 238th in the nation. They do have two free throw shooters hitting them at above an 80% clip. Farmer is one of them. Brianna Roth, the freshman, hitting them at an 87.5% clip. Farmer misses the first, hits the second, and head coach Aliko Dunk is going to use a timeout to advance the basketball. So 30-second timeout, 56.7 seconds left. Union trailing by 12. Will need something like a miracle if they want to pull out this win. For Winston-Salem State, their next game is at home against Fayetteville State. For Union, they hit the road for a Saturday contest against Elizabeth City State. The same Elizabeth City State that Union beat down here inside of Marco Stevens last Thursday. A 70-32 win in that one. As Union currently second in the CIAA Northern Division, locked in a tie with Bluefield State, both at 3-2 in Northern. Union gets the edge since they are 6-4 in conference play. However, a loss today will put them in a deadlock with Bluefield State, pending the results of Bluefield State's game. Gonzalez pulls up from the free throw line. She gets fouled on her shot attempt. So Ashley Gonzalez will head to the free throw line as that foul is whistled on Roth. Her first, team 7. Gonzalez's first is good. Gonzalez having a solid day from the charity stripe. She's come up with some big made free throws here in the fourth quarter. It's now a 10-point game. Ball tipped. And Johnson trying to foul as Farmer absorbs the contact, and Farmer will head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah.
Checking into the game, Akaya Pye. She'll replace Brianna Roth. Couple of dribbles from Farmer as she's looking to put the game just a bit more out of reach, but another missed free throw from Farmer. Farmer's second one is good. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Gonzalez brings it to the right wing, drives in, spins into the paint, gets cut off. Kicks it out to Nix. A lot of time coming off the clock. Somerville saves it, goes out of bounds off of Pye. But a lot of time just clicked off the clock.
All right, let's get these girls back to Winston.
Foul committed by Waleed. Not what Winston-Salem State wanted in that scenario, because it's going to put Nix on the line. Try and get 2 points back with no seconds ticking off the clock. 54-43, opportunity to cut it back to single digits with 25 seconds left in this ball game. Union will have the foul almost immediately. Head coach Aliko from the free throw line. Her first off the mark. Second one from Pye. Misses. Bruni gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez taking her time. Finally crosses the timeline. 10 on the game clock. Got to get a shot up. She drives in, gets something up, fouled in the process. But, man, Union is bleeding a lot of clock right now. That's going to be the 5th on Maya Charles. She fouls out of this game. As Alana Biosi will check in. Couple of dribbles from Gonzalez. First one's off the mark. Second from Gonzalez. Off the mark as well. Bouncing around, Gonzalez gets possession back. A foul again. 5.4 seconds on the clock. They're going to say that's on Nevaeh Farmer. So they'll send Gonzalez to the free throw line for 2 shots. Third foul on Farmer. 5.4 seconds left.
If they don't stop playing and let these girls get back on the bus.
Gonzalez coming off of 15 points last time out. Ball comes in. Seconds ticking off. Pye cuts through, and with 2.7 seconds left, Pye will shoot 2 free throws. 54-46. Pye. She missed both last trip, misses the first. Hits that one. 1 for 4 from the free throw line as the final seconds are going to tick off the clock here inside of Barco-Stevens. Winston-Salem, powered by a dominant third quarter, gets a 55-46 win over Virginia Union. The Rams, with the win, move to 18-2 on the season, 9-1 in conference play. Union falls to
Put some Rams in the chat, y'all. Put some Rams in the chat. Talk to me. Put some Rams in the chat. What do you think about the game?
Our entire production crew, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with the men's showdown right here on the CIAA Sports Network. Final score from inside of Barco-Stevens Hall in Richmond, Virginia. Winston-Salem State 55, Virginia Union 46.
Yep. And just like that, folks, just like that, the streak is over. The streak is over.
Teach a man how to squabble.
Just like that, yes, the streak is over. WSSU takes care of business. Let me see. WSSU takes care of business. A 55-46 win, I think, was what we got. Let me make sure I saw that. Make sure I got that correct. But yeah, great win for WSSU. We improved to 18-2. Coach Terry gets the win over her former employee and former employer. So yeah, you see it. We even got Clarence, who has turned into WSSU's #1 conflicted fan. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why they kept getting Pye the ball at the end. I mean, maybe this is good for her to get practice, but go ahead and finish it out. Go ahead and let it finish out. I was a little worried about that, but yeah. 55-47, 9 CIAA dubs, 7 of them by double digits. So yeah, we're right on pace to keep going. We are now 4 wins away from our all-time record as we remain nationally ranked. So there is that. Let's see. Let's see if I can't go back to Twitter. Oh yeah. So yeah, if you haven't already, please go ahead and donate to WSSU. If you already dropped some on, drop another 20. Drop them another 20. You can actually donate through WSSU Ram Nation. You'll see my name, Stephen Gaither. So go ahead and do that. Clarence, you might as well go ahead and donate too, brother. You the Rams' biggest fan. So, go ahead and donations. Ain't that what you say, brother? Oh, I got Clarence, aka breaking down the Bulldogs, man. He we have a good time talking with Clarence. Yeah, he actually talks back, so.
As we don't have the capacity.
So Natasha is new.
As we don't have the capacity.
So Natasha is new.
As we don't have the capacity.
So Natasha is new.
As we don't have the capacity.
So Natasha is new.
As we don't have the capacity.
So Natasha is new.
As we don't have the capacity. Teach a man how to squabble. 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 Teach a man how to
Again, this how we pulling back. This how we pulling the bus back to Winston right here. All right, so let us go to. All right, so let's go. Let's see if I can't Google some of these guys and see what they're working with in terms of. Signing day. Because again, we did have a very fruitful signing day. So let's see what we can get. If we can check out any highlights here. Again, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Just trying something different. I do this maybe a couple times of the year because usually I'm at the games, but I decided to stay close at home to the Triad. And let's see. Let's see if some of these guys that we signed. Let's see if we can't check out some tape. Who was that? What was that? The 6'3" wide receiver, Alonzo. Let's see what we got on him. Let's see what we got on him. King Rhodes. Was that who was that you had pointed out? Let's see. Bridgers. Okay. Justin Bridgers. Let's see if we can't. Let's see what we can find on him. Justin Bridgers. So hoops too. Okay. Okay, this is what it looks like on the court, on the basketball court. All right, we might have a little, we might have some here. It'd be nice to have a little two-way star, you know. And not little, cause not that the young man is little at all. He's definitely. Let's see. Do we have any football? Okay, this is him. This is him. He had an offer from Benedict as well. He had an offer from Barton. He had an offer from those guys over at Beatty's Ford Road, but he chose better. The young man's great with decision making. He had an offer from Elizabeth City State as well. Yeah, okay, those are the stats. All right, let's see. Let's pull up this huddle. Let's pull up his huddle real quick and see what we're working with. Let's pull his huddle up just a little bit, see what he's working with.
Satellite coverage with T-Satellite. And now, for a limited time, get our most value pack plan ever. Families can save over $1,000 a year versus Verizon and AT&T on streaming, satellite, and more benefits that they leave out.
All right, this is our guy. Let's see what he's working with. Oh, Clarence. Oh, Clarence, your boys are in trouble. We on your head when y'all come to Bowman Gray. We on y'all head, Clarence. Assuming y'all have a football coach by then. I'm gonna not turn up too much, though. You know, definitely thoughts and prayers are with the Bowie State family and the loss of A.D. Clyde Dowdy Jr. He'll definitely be missing the CIAA, so thoughts and prayers for that. But yeah, Clarence. Yeah, Clarence. We on your head October 10th when we welcome those Bulldogs back to Bowman Gray Stadium. The best atmosphere in CIAA football, bar none, week in and week out. Come see about us, Clarence. You already know. We get the tailgates popping. Okay, I see the vision. He's going to be working under under receivers coach Monte Eggs Purvis. Shout out to Coach Woodbury for getting Monte on the staff. Okay. I like this. I like what I see after this young man. I like what I see. he got a little shake to him too. Okay. Okay, he's not that big, but he got a little strength to him. Yeah, this is what we need him for right here. Look at that height, man. I mean, he's gonna see some corners that big in the CIAA too. So, oh, it's food. He's feeding on them. It's food time right there. Hey, hey, hey. Mm. Man, man, man. The future is looking bright. The future is looking bright. We love to see it. We love to see it. Let's see. And he finishes. He finishes. Whew. We might have us a little steal right there. I think we just might. We won't spend too much time on one guy. Let's see if we can get a couple other ones. Make sure we repost that young man, Justin Bridges. We're going to go ahead and give you a follow, young man. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Ain't nothing like a Ramily roast. Shout out to Miss Thomas. She says, looking like a rec center gym. It does look very church leaguish. It does look very church leaguish. Jeffries to Bridges, I like it. I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the vision. Again, guys, I'm just super happy with the fact that we get to see on signing day who these guys are. Again, that's something, let's just be honest. In the previous administration, we were not getting. So the fact that we're getting that is exciting. Again, Coach Woodbury and his staff doing a hell of a job. Again, I talked about Monte Purvis, former WSSU quarterback. Calvin Randall is his offensive coordinator. I think he's a championship member of championship teams as well. So shout out to him. Let's see if there's anything on this Ezekiel Reed kid. Let's see what we can find out about him. Let's see what we can find out about him before the men's game gets started. Ezekiel Reed. Let's see if we can find any more about him. Let's see. Let's just put it. Let's see if we can just put Ezekiel Reed huddle. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let me. I would like to get that bigger. Let's see. Give me just a second, folks. See if we can't stretch this out just a little bit. A little something. Just so we can see what we're working with here. There he goes. There he goes at running back. Let me see. Okay, Zeke the Freak. Okay, Zeke the Freak. I don't know if he wanted to be. I don't know if how he feels about that. Freaky Zeke. Okay, Freaky Zeke. I like it already. I like it. Okay. Okay. Bad camera work. Bad camera work, but he caught it. Bad camera work, but he caught it. Okay, Freaky Zeke. I like it. I like it. Ooh. Oh. Horrible camera work. Definitely high school camera work, but we see the vision. Okay, he plays defense too. Okay, we're going. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Horrible camera work, but okay, okay, okay. Oh, 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 oh. Might we see this young man at running back? Might we see this young man at running back? What's really good? Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting again. Okay, that's him on defense. Okay. Okay, Freaky Zeke, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Let's see. Let's see who else we can check out. Ezekiel Reed there. Let's see. Let's see Tyler Coleman from Northeast. Let's see Tyler Coleman Northeast. Okay, there you go. Okay, we see him there posing with our guy B Dot. Okay, they gave him a walk-on offer over at NCAT, but clearly he said, "Nah, brother." Let's see if we can catch a little video on him. So this looks like after he reached out to Coach Hall. Okay, we like it. We like to see that. Okay. Okay, he's a takeaway artist. This kid is 6'3". Okay, he uses those long arms. He's showing the versatility here. We like it. We like it. We like it. Okay, Not afraid to stick his nose in there and tackle. Seeing a lot of good things from this young man. Seeing a lot of good things from this young man. So, okay. Cool. I'm gonna definitely make sure I check out some more. Okay, yeah, Alonzo, I'm sorry. I'm trying to operate this screen, man. But yeah, talented group of young men that we've got here that have come over to us. So I'm excited, brothers and sisters. I'm excited. In the words of Umar Johnson. So let's see. All right, let's see. We are going to refresh this right here. We are going to change this right here. And we're going to pull up the men's game, guys. Yeah, we're going to pull up the men's game. Look, we know. Look, I've been pretty transparent about my thoughts about the team right now and where we are as a team and as a program. Right now, we're just not meeting the WSSU standard, and that definitely has to change for sure. Right now we have 7 wins, but only 3 of them are against. Only 4 of them are against Division II competition. So yeah, you take away those 3 wins, we are 4-11. Puts us at like a 30% winning percentage. Not great. That's half of our traditional winning percentage. So yeah, we are looking forward to we need something. A win against a nationally ranked Virginia Union program would definitely be a nice spark. But we need some type of spark for sure. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think we'll get to 10 wins? We won besides the VUL game. We won one game in the month of January. And again, VUL is not a Division II program, so we're not, it is what it is. While in the meantime, in between times, let's see if we can't pull up the stats. Again, just to kind of show us where we are, so we could tell the Ram truth. If you guys didn't know, we got the game Tuesday. So after Saturday against one school that thinks they're our rival in Fayetteville State, we got another school that thinks they're our rival over in Salisbury. But yeah, see, we're 7-11. Again, 3 of those are against non-Division II programs, non-NCAA programs. And right, get to the right season here. We are scoring 74. I don't know if you guys can see this. We are scoring. You guys can't see this. We are scoring we're scoring 74 points per game, and we're giving up 76 per game, which is a losing proposition. And right now, that's what we've been doing. We've been doing losing again. Oh man, we got Tyree Boykin, who has 19.4 points a game. Kyle Ingram has come on and is now our second leading scorer. He is averaging, let me cut into this for you guys. He's averaging 10 points. He's averaging almost 11 points per game. He had 27 the other night. A really good night for him. Yeah, he had a really good night. Let's see. I'll take myself off of here. But yeah, we got Tyree averaging 19 and a half per game. We got Kyle Ingram, 10 and a half per game. He's shooting 53% from the field. He probably should be getting more shots. Abu Kamara is averaging 9 points, 11 rebounds a game, roughly. He has 22 blocks. A little bit better than a block per game. Ethan English, who missed some time in January, but he did come back, and he's averaging 8.5 points per game. He's shooting 56%, which is actually pretty good. Like, we actually shoot a pretty good percentage in a lot of ways. Masan Bryant doesn't shoot the greatest percentage, but he knows how to get buckets when it's time to get buckets. Isaiah Ray, I don't know. Hold on, let me make sure I have this for emphasis. Isaiah Ray, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened to this young man. He seems to have fallen off the face of the earth. He's not been. He was playing pretty consistently into the Shaw game, and I haven't seen him. So, haven't had a chance to talk to Coach Thompson in a while. But he's somebody that I thought if this team was going to have some success this year, and be respectable, they were going to need something from him. Also, Lance Gill, a veteran on this team. He's 18 games played, 6 starts. His minutes have been inconsistent. His play has been inconsistent. But yeah, he's so there's him, Jaden Thompson. He's having a rough year. There's no way to sugarcoat it. He's having a rough year. I will give him credit. He's only shooting 27%. He's only shooting 20 from the field. He's only shooting 55 from the free throw line. So he's not having a great shooting or scoring year. But I will say that he has definitely his turnovers have gone down. Right now he's sitting at 49 assists, 27 turnovers, which still isn't quite 2-1. But it's better than it's been. But still, as a whole, this team just turns the ball over entirely too much. Right now we're sitting at 216 assists and 287 turnovers. You're not going to win basketball games like that. No matter if you do shoot 45% as a team from this field and your opponents shoot 42%. Yeah, so, yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. That's kind of where we are with the basketball program right now. Let's see. All right, so the live stream has started.
At home and 9-2 in conference play. That's tied for the best mark of all conference teams. As Nemo Johnson, who has played his way into the starting lineup with a good defensive play. Bobby Gardner drives, kicks it out to TJ Vaughn. TJ goes down low to Malachi. Dark has it poked away. Last touch by a Rams defender. But for Virginia forward from Charlotte, North Carolina, averaging 5 points per contest this year. And it's an early 4-0 advantage for a Winston-Salem State team that averages 74.2 points per game, fifth best in the CIAA. Ball goes down low to Malachi. He's going to work against Kamara. Count it, and one, Malachi Dark, who's coming off of an uncharacteristically quiet game. He had just 2 points in 17 minutes last time out. It was a 69-63 win at Lincoln, but Malachi Dark held quiet against Lincoln. He's a monster down low who averages 11.5 points per game. And the junior from John Marshall gets on the scoreboard early, looking to make it a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Free throw up, off the mark for Malachi, and his play is going to be huge for Union, not just in this game, but down the backstretch of the season. Since January 12th, Malachi has scored less than 10 points in 6 of the 7 games over that time frame. In comparison, to start the year out, he was red hot from the floor, pouring it in, but has cooled off a little bit. Winston-Salem State, good job early on of breaking the Union press, which has given a ton of teams fits this season. Union ranks 3rd in the nation, allowing just 60.2 points per game. They've allowed 4 quick ones here as Winston-Salem State has a 4-2 lead. Corner 3 blocked. Kyle Ingram, not much of a three-point shooter. He gets that one blocked. That was just his 19th attempt of the year. Malachi, tough shot. Nemo Johnson. He's there to clean things up. The senior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's played his way into the starting lineup. He is a guy that has hops. He plays above the rim. Full display on that one. 4 all here. Jaden Thompson throws it over to Lance Gill. Gill drives, gives a little push-off, not enough to warrant a whistle. As Thompson guarded now by TJ Vaughn. Bobby comes over to the double. 2 on the shot clock, 1. The shot is off, and it's off the mark. But the Rams get the rebound. Good stick-to-itiveness from Tyree Boykin. Boykin averaging 19.4 points per game, keeps the possession alive for the Rams. Goes along the baseline. Kamara throws it on over to Lance Gill, who gets that shot to go. TJ Vaughn working through the trap. And Vaughn guarded by Jaden Thompson. Vaughn takes it to the right wing, gives it to Taj. Pull up, mid-range jumpers, cash money. You'll love to see the first shot from Taj Harding find the bottom of the net. The graduate student from Newport, Kentucky, averaging 9.3 points per game, but over the last 3, he started to feel himself, scoring in double figures in 2 of his last 3. Good rebound there by Ingram. His putback won't go. Another offensive board by the Rams. And Ingram's going to drive, looking to build off of his career high last time out. That one's off the mark. TJ Vaughn will push it the other way, gives it back to Bobby Gardner. Bobby, the sophomore from Fluvanna, Virginia, averaging 11.6 points per game. But in conference play, he's been at his best, averaging 13 points per contest. TJ Vaughn's 3 off the mark and goes out of bounds. Winston-Salem State gets possession, as we'll see Jeremiah Morris check in, replacing Malachi Dark. Jeremiah Morris, the freshman from Suffolk, Virginia, played his high school ball at Kings Fort. He's coming off of a career-high 20-minute outing last time out in that 69-63 win at Lincoln. Jeremiah Morris, a guy that has shown a ton of potential, high upside, big-time athleticism for the freshman out of Suffolk. He's really settled into his role here over the last month or so of the season. Jaden Thompson on the right wing gives it over to Gill. Corner, 3-ball, Boykin off the mark. And TJ Vaughn gets the rebound. But he immediately gets into it with Kyle Ingram. Ingram tries to force the jump ball, but instead it's going to be a foul on him. His first personal, team's second. And that'll bring Ethan English onto the court, replacing Jaden Thompson. English, a senior out of Salem, Virginia, averaging 8.4 points per game on 56% shooting. worked his way back. He's become more of a jump shooter. He doesn't take it to the hoop all that often, but when he does, he's clinical with it. Cutting through the defense. Ingram gets swatted. No, sir. Bobby Gardner driving, gets it to go. And that's a timeout from Corey Thompson. That'll bring us to our first media timeout. A 10-6 Union advantage with 14:40 showing on the clock here in the first half.
Well, you guys see the score, 10-6, VUU up over the Rams. Yeah, well, we were up 4-0 at one point. So, we're playing a nationally ranked team. You know, we hope that the Rams will be able to stay in the game in the first half, but, you know, it's like I said before, even if they do, the question is going to be going in the second half, can they keep it up? After that Fayetteville State game where they looked really good that first half, they fell apart, and so hopefully they'll forget it, but it's hard as a fan to forget it. So, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think, though.
It's a North versus South clash as Virginia Union comes in first in the CIAA North, 9-2 on the season in conference play.
Let's go.
Winston-Salem State checks in last as it stands right now in the CIAA Southern Division. A quick 6-0 split
Ram,
in
that
the last
hurts.
2.5 minutes for Union gives them a 10-6 advantage coming out of the media timeout. Taj Harding has 4 points. Nemo has 2. Malachi has 2. Bobby Gardner has 2. As Winston-Salem State breaks through the defense there, somehow maintains possession. As Ethan English kicks it over. For Bryant into the corner it goes. Last touch by a Union defender. 5 out there for head coach Corey Thompson. We've got Ethan English, Kyle Ingram, Abu Kamara, Lasan Moore Bryant, and Tyree Boykin. 5 out there for head coach Jay Butler, Bobby Gardner, TJ Vaughn, Taj Harding. Jeremiah Morris with another rejection. And Nemo Johnson out there as well. Couple of blocks from Union these last couple of possessions. TJ Vaughn goes in on Ethan English, throws it over to Bobby Gardner. Bobby, step back, gives it over to Taj. 3 ball off the mark, rebounded by Tyree Boykin. Boykin pushing the pace, not letting the Union defense get set up, and it results in him drawing a foul. It's a Union defense that if you let it set up, it's nearly impenetrable. They are elite at turning you over. Union ranks 7th in the nation this season, averaging 11.5 steals per game. And they're plus 5.2 in the turnover department, which is 8th best in the nation. Boykin, 78.5% free throw shooter, heads to the line for 2 shots. His first is good. The senior out of White Oak, North Carolina, coming off of a 10-point performance last time out in 35 minutes. Winston-Salem's offense struggled from long range in that 76-64 loss against Johnson C. Smith at home. The Rams just 1 of 17 from three-point land. It was a game that gave their fans some hope. It was a 19-2 run in the second half to tie things up for the Rams. But then they just kind of expended all their energy with a run like that, where you outscore an opponent by 17. It takes so much of an effort. Johnson C. Smith was then able to pull away and cap things off with an 8-point win. points per game. The jump we've seen out of his play from his freshman year to his sophomore year has been nothing short of impressive. As Richardson Keys will check in, first time we're seeing NRK today. Taj will take a breather. But Ingram has jumped up nearly 8 points per game this season. He's shooting it at a better clip. He's been massive this year for head coach Corey Thompson. An impressive freshman to sophomore year jump. Richardson Keys, 3-ball, and the senior from Chesterfield, Virginia, ignites the Union offense. What a play by Jeremiah Morris. And he keeps possession with Union. Morris straight downhill, takes the contact. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. It's going to be a foul on Dimitri Patterson. The senior from Fayetteville, North Carolina, picks up his first, team's 5th. Is getting set to check back onto the court. It's going to be Abu Kamara and Tyree Boykin. Morris, free throw shooting is definitely something he's going to have to work on between his freshman year and his sophomore year. Jeremiah Morris, just a 30.4% free throw shooter, but he does hit his first. Kyle Ingram checking off, as is Arrington Key. Kamara on, Boykin on. As Union looking to build on its 17-9 advantage. Morris goes 2 for 2. Maybe you don't have to wait till the summer between your freshman and sophomore year. You can work on that in the middle of the season. Good stuff from the freshman out of Suffolk. Then active hands by NRK, nearly forces the turnover. Creates some chaos, and the Rams commit their 3rd turnover of the game. Omandre Harris, he checks in. He'll replace Bobby Gardner. But NRK, he's an interesting guy. The Chesterfield native, played his high school ball at Manchester. He started the year off on a tear. Noah Richardson Keys scored double figures in 8 of the first 10 games this season. But since then, he scored in double figures just twice. The last time he scored in double figures was a 12-point outing against Elizabeth City State. He's already cooking. Richardson Keys with a quick 5 in about 3 minutes of action. And Union forces a turnover. The fans here inside of Barco Stevens coming to life. But NRK, he was kind of offensive option number 1 or 2 to start the season. He's cooled off. He's become offensive option, frankly, like 4 or 5. And Union's offense has corner, a timeout taken by Jaden Thompson. Heads up timeout taken by the sophomore guard out of Concord, North Carolina, keeping possession with Winston-Salem State, and that'll bring us to immediate timeout. We'll step aside, be back with more. It's a quick 7-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes that brought us into that media timeout as the Panthers hold a 20-9 advantage over the visiting Winston-Salem State Rams. Boykin set to inbound it. Scranton guarding the inbounder, and they give it into Ingram. Backcourt for head coach Corey Thompson, Ethan English, and Jaden Thompson. As that is poked away, another turnover, sixth of the game by Winston-Salem State. Bobby gives it up to Malachi Dart. Malachi takes a tough tumble, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. It's going to be the first on Abu Kamara. Team 7. So we're in the bonus the rest of the way with 10.5 minutes to go in the first half. Malachi's first off the mark. Couple of dribbles from Malachi Dart. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. 21-9 Union advantage. Winston-Salem State, they have struggled breaking this defense. Good job there, though. Slam it down. Yes, sir, Kamara. NRK, he's guarded by Thompson. Kicks it over here to Dre Harris. Ramondre Harris. Taking 1 shot today. He missed it. Scranton kicks it over to NRK. Down low to Malachi. Malachi going to work. Can't get it to go. Give him some Windex while he's up there. Elijah Scranton cleaning up the offensive glass. Ball goes ahead. Ingram, nice little move to get some space in the paint. And he drains it. Ten-point difference between the two squads. Bobby Gardner gives it over to Dre, who'll put the offense in motion. He's guarded by Moore Bryant. Good drive by Dre, but he has it poked away on the way in. Last touch by Winston-Salem State. That'll bring us to immediate timeout. It's a 23-13 Union advantage here after about 10 minutes and 40 seconds gone here inside of Marco Stadium. We're back with more here on the CIAA Sports Network. three from the floor. We've seen Bobby Gardner, TJ Vaughn, Nemo Johnson, Taj Harding, Malachi Dart, Jeremiah Morris, and Elijah Scranton all score. Everyone who has touched the hardwood has scored today for Union except for Dre Harris. On the Winston-Salem State side, they've got 2 with 4. Gill and Ingram both have 4 points. Bobby's 3 ball off the side iron, and the Rams get the rebound. Moore Bryant is the one to come away with it. Moore Bryant, guarded by Dre, kicks it over to Thompson, back to Moore Bryant. He's running point. Good defense by Union, not allowing any penetration. Moore Bryant tries to kick it out, trying to get it to Tyree Boykin, but it's poked out of bounds. Last touch by Boykin. Dre going to the right wing. Going down to Jeremiah Morris. The freshman loses his dribble for a moment, then goes right into the chest of Kamara. And that's going to be a whistle on Kamara. This is a side of Jeremiah Morris we have not seen this season. It is a much more physical, much more aggressive Jeremiah Morris than what we've seen coming into this game. But it's resulted in him getting to the free throw line and putting up a couple of fouls on the scoreboard that are impacting Winston-Salem State. Jeremiah's first is good. We watch that again. Jeremiah lost the dribble, then just kind of goes right for the chest of Kamara. Kamara's petitioning that he got hooked, but I think it was the leg out that essentially tripped Morris is what got called. Just a couple of dribbles from Jeremiah. He's now 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, but Elijah Scranton, one of the best rebounders in the CIAA, comes down with his second offensive board. NRK on the left wing, drives in, takes it tough, won't go. Scranton, another board. How did he get that to go? 26-13 Union advantage. 12 minutes gone here in the first half. Pushes it ahead. Ingram fakes the 3, drives into the paint. Takes some contact, doesn't matter. Kyle Ingram is a tough baseline J to drop. Bobby in the right corner. Driving in on Moore Bryant. Pull up, mid-range jumper won't go. Jeremiah Morris, give it to him. The freshman, a career-high 20 minutes last time out. He's trying to prove to this coaching staff that he deserves that type of outing each and every night. As Morris already with 5 points in 7 minutes of action. NRK, he has been a bright spot defensively. Early on, he was an offensive star, but what kept him on the court was his ability to create steals. He's one of the best in the CIAA at doing it. And the coaching staff said that was a pleasant surprise. Ball movement around the outside. Rams cannot penetrate in on this Panthers defense. Until Boykin finally finds a sliver, gets fouled going in. It's going to be on Noah Richardson Keene. His first personal. Team's third. Boykin heads to the free throw line, the senior out of White Oak, North Carolina. Second trip for him. He's averaging 19.4 points per game, second best mark in the CIAA. He's shooting at a 45.3% clip, 5th best field goal percentage in the conference. He's a guy that you got to watch out for. Lincoln had 48 against Mount Olive earlier this season. When you've got a score like that, really no lead is safe. Bobby drives, gives it up for Richardson Keys, who just tabs it on in. Tabs it in. Makes it 30-17. Ball comes over, nearly poked away again. They're going to say Union basketball. That's twice. Back-to-back possessions. Noah Richardson Keys has forced that type of play as he's making plays on the offensive end as well. Richardson Keys, he's got that instinct. He'd be a great defensive back the way he's able to jump these passes. Lobs it up. Jeremiah! My, oh my!
Hmm.
32-17. Ingram can't quiet the Barco faithful. Pushes it ahead. Morris can't catch up to it, but last touch by Ingram.
And just like that, we're down by 15. Just like that, we're down by 15.
Dre inbounding it. Finds its way out to Bobby Gardner. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. 32-17 advantage for Union. Morris getting double team, breaks through it, just taps it over to Bobby. NRK, corner three, off the mark. Ingram drives, can't get around Jeremiah Morris. Bobby Gardner with the nifty dribbles, takes it in, can't go, but Trey Harris is there to clean it up. So count the basket. We're going to get an explanation here from the referee. It's a dead ball foul, as I believe Kyle Ingram pushed someone on the way back. Jeremiah Morris, I mean, the freshman is having himself a performance today. See, Bobby takes it in. Dre's there to clean it up. And yeah, that kind of push there at the end, I guess, is what they gave it on. So Trey with one shot following the dead ball foul. He misses it, and the ball's back in play. Interesting sequence. Well, I guess they would say that was a shooting foul. Couldn't fully hear the referee's explanation on that. Regardless, 34-17, Union lead. Boykin trying to create some space. English gets trapped. Finds its way over to Sutherland. Kicks it across the court. Boykin, three ball off the mark. Hodge tips it back. Dre Harris is the one to come down with the rebound. Bobby pushing the pace, lobs it up. Oh, man. That would have brought the house down here inside of Marco Stevens. That's going to bring us to a media timeout. We'll step aside, be back with more first half action as Union holds a 34-17 lead. 5 points. That's his first made field goal. His previous 3 all came from the charity stripe. 36-21. 2:40 remaining in the first half. Bobby, top of the key, kicks it over to Taj on the left wing. Taj sees an opening, takes it, kicks it back out to Bobby Gardner. Bobby, pull up, mid-range, off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Tyree Boykin. That's Boykin's second board. Cross-court pass. Splitting the defense is Boykin. No shot, and it's going to be a whistle on TJ Vaughn. Jeremiah Morris will check in, as will Noah Richardson-Keys. Malachi Dark will take a breather. Taj Harding will take a breather. Elijah Scranton checks in. A late addition to this sub. Nemo Johnson will take a break. Sitting down for Winston-Salem State, number 33, Dimitri Patterson. Checking in for him, number 22, Kyle Ingram. 15-point lead for Union, 2:04 remaining in the first half. Sutherland, his pass intercepted by Richardson-Keys. One-on-one, he takes it himself, blows the layup. Rams running back the other way. Sutherland steps into a 3-ball off the mark. TJ Vaughn gets the rebound, and he pushes the pace the other way. Gives it off to NRK. He goes into the chest of Sutherland, and he gets that to go. Jay Butler will call timeout, and it's a 38-21 Union advantage. We'll take a brief timeout with them. Be back with more here from inside of historic Marco Stevens Hall. Back inside of Marco Stevens following that 30-second timeout. Union with a 38-21 advantage as we get a look inside of the huddle and the fans out here at Marco Stevens. It's been a packed house all day, both the women's game and the men's game. And the fans have made their presence known in this one. Every highlight, they've made their presence known. As Winston-Salem has Boykin set to inbound it. Coming out of that timeout, it's English, Boykin, Thompson, Sutherland, Ingram. As Ingram gets fouled by Morris. Morris a little out of control on that one. His first personal, team's sixth. And that's going to send Ingram to the free throw line. The sophomore shooting at a 75.5% clip from the charity stripe. Taking a look at that free throw. Drains it. Ingram 2 for 2. Kamara checked in. Sutherland comes out for the Rams. Scranton top of the key, guarded by Ingram. Scranton nearly loses the basketball, just gives it over to NRK. 10 on the shot clock. Bobby going to work against Thompson. Bobby drives in, gets that swatted by Kamara. Big time rejection from Abu Kamara. TJ Vaughn will inbound at 3 on the shot clock. Richardson-Keys gets it to go. What a play on the inbound. And Richardson-Keys, he's the first player in double figures. Richardson-Keys had just 4 points last time out, but the 20 minutes of action. Union will take a 40-24 lead into the locker room. Noah Richardson Keys paces all scores with 11. He's 5 of 9 from the floor. Oh, by the way, 2 steals, 3 rebounds as well. Every player that has touched the court today for Virginia
I want you to think about
has
Tiffany's
scored.
life.
On the other side,
Who
the
finally
Rams,
had
they're
enough
faced
time
by
to do
Ingram.
her
He has
Amazon
8
return,
points, 2 of 8
only
from
to
the floor,
discover
4 of 4 from the
that
charity
they would in
stripe.
fact
Also
do
leads
that
the team with
yesterday.
3 rebounds and an assist. We'll step aside. We'll be back with the second half of
I
action
started
in
to
about
suffer
15
from
minutes here
bipolar.
on the CIAA Sports Network.
The CE gained some real home court advantage. We've heard the noise, we've heard the chatter, and we've also heard an attempt to shoot. Still our champ, and you disrespected the W. We can't say that.
11 points. Pacing the way for Winston-Salem State was Kyle Ingram. He had 8 points on 2 of 9 shooting. Malachi spins on the baseline, goes up hard, gets that shot to go. Malachi Dark up to 5 points. And the junior from Richmond, Virginia, looking to get his scoring going a bit more here in the second half. As that shot goes down for Winston-Salem State. But Malachi Dark, since January 12th, has scored less than 10 points in 6 of those 7 games. He's coming off of a 2-point performance in 17 minutes in the 69-63 win at Lincoln. TJ Vaughn pulls up 3 ball. TJ Vaughn, 2 of 2 from long range. He has 8. 47-26 lead here early on in the second half. The Rams, 1 of their last 4 from the floor. Gill, corner, kicks it back to the top of the key. And the pass from Thompson just not where it needed to be to Abu Kamara. And that is an unforced turnover, giving possession right back to Union. 11th turnover of the game for Winston-Salem State. Bobby crosses the timeline. He'll give it over to TJ Vaughn. Vaughn kicks it to Taj. Kind of gets tripped up, no whistle. He'll drive in, pulls up from the free throw line. Tough jumper won't go. And Jaden Thompson gets the rebound, his second of the game. Throws it ahead. Boykin fakes the 3, drives into the paint. He'll draw the foul. And Boykin will head to the free throw line. In the first half, he went 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. He also pulled down 3 rebounds. He had a steal and a block as well. Boykin's first free throw attempt is good. Take a look again at that foul. You see it. Just Boykin goes right into the chest of Malachi Dark. Smart move by Boykin, the senior guard out of White Oak, North Carolina. You know you kind of got the slow feet of Malachi Dark in front of you. You can go right at him and try and draw that foul. Misses the second. Nemo gets the rebound. It's a 20-point advantage for Union. Taj thought about the 3, gives it back to TJ, and they'll reset the offense. Taj pulls up 3 ball, cash it. Cha-ching. Taj Harding hits his first long ball. He's 1 of 3 from 3-point land. Taj, the graduate student out of Newport, Kentucky, up to 9 points. (50-27) Union advantage as Gill's 3 ball off the mark, and the Rams can't answer.
Ain't no way we should
Bobby
look that
Gardner
bad.
with
There's
the rebound,
no way.
kicks it over to
I mean,
Taj
all
Harding,
good,
back to Bobby.
but it ain't just
Union has been amazing here inside the confines of Barco-Stevens Hall. 9-0 here at home, and they've had some of their most dominant showings inside of Barco, including an upset they pulled off early on in the year. Oh my goodness. Finding Nemo. Down low, up high. Nemo Johnson makes it 52-27. But there's something about playing inside of Barco that just really works for you. Upset the Hilltoppers from West Liberty early on in the season. And have dominated teams when they play at home. And it's a big reason why their defense just takes on a whole new level when they play Barco. Another one. Yes, sir. Maybe not as emphatic, but just as useful. And Nemo will head to the charity stripe to try and make it a 3-point play. And that'll bring us to a media timeout. We'll take a quick break with them before we get Nemo's free throw attempt coming up on the CIAA Sports Network.
I'm hungry, y'all.
Put on over the last 4 minutes and 23
I'll be back
seconds. It's a
probably
60-29
before the game's over
advantage.
with. Maybe, or maybe not. I'm sure I'm probably here by myself right now, and that's understandable. I actually don't even know why I'm here right now, except that maybe I'm a glutton for punishment. But hey, it is what it is.
Back out, back to English on the left wing to the top of the key. Back and forth between Thompson and English. Feeds it down low. Jeremiah Morris. Yes, sir, young man. It's going to be a foul, but I don't think anyone here inside of Marco Stevens cares about that. All they saw is a freshman absolutely stuff a senior. We watch that again. That looks nice from that angle. Of course, the referee better vantage point to call that a foul or not, but from where we're sitting, that one looked clean from the freshman. He has had an impressive day so far. 7 points. He's 2 of 2 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, a couple of blocks. And he's done that all in less than 15 minutes. 30-point lead for Union. Dre on the left wing. Drives in, kicks it out. NRK thought about the three, spins, keeps possession. Back out to Dre. Up, mid-range jumper won't go. Nemo kicks it right back out to him. Another offensive board for Virginia Union. They feasted on the offensive glass in the first half. Little lob. Morris tries to go up and get it. Patterson gets whistled for a foul. I'll send Jeremiah Morris to the free throw line. That was a bang-bang play right there underneath the basket. You watch that again. Bobby, his eyes got wide. I think what happened was Patterson got a little bit maybe of an arm bar against Morris's chest, preventing him from going up to get it. So they whistled it a foul, and Jeremiah now gets 2 shots. Coming on will be Mason Moore Bryant. He checks in, replacing Jaden Thompson. Elijah Scranton comes onto the court, replacing Nemo. Second one for Morris is good. He makes it a 61-31 ball game. English and Moore Bryant backcourt right now for the Rams. Long 3-ball off the mark. Dre Harris is the one that gets the board. Gives it ahead with some keys over to Scranton, cutting to the basket. Can't get that to go. And the Rams will push the pace the other way. Entry pass. Just does not develop, I think, how English thought it was going to. Rams offense going to try again. Little lob up. Kamara has to go up and get it. Goes back down, and his lay-in is good, plus the harm. He'll head to the free throw line to try and make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned. Off the mark, Scranton skies for the rebound.
Whew.
28th rebound of the game for Union. They are out-rebounding the Rams by 10 right now. Richardson Keys gives it over to Dre. Slashing in, can't get it to go, and Kamara gets the rebound. An aggressive rebound. Pushes it ahead. Boykin
Jesus.
somehow stays with it, creates some space. His jumper off the mark, goes out
out to all the Richmond Rams who showed up and tried to stay to support the men too.
Going down to Morris. Couple of moves and
Hope everybody gets home safely.
gets to the rack, but it won't go. Boykin pushing the pace, takes it himself. Oh my goodness. Jeremiah Morris trailing, swats it, but the Rams still finish. Tack it on to the ledger. The freshman having a career day. Rel kicks it over to NRK. Top of the key. He's guarded by Boykin. Back to Rel. Uses the screen from Scranton. Goes down to Scranton, but he can't. Scranton was looking for the foul. He could not kind of overcome the defense there from Moore Bryant. Results in it going out of bounds. And a couple of substitutions for the Rams. Coming off, it's going to be Kamara and Boykin. Coming on, it's Ingram and Gill.
Jesus.
Ball into the corner. Patterson throws it back out. Moving the ball around the outside. 15 on the shot clock. Moore Bryant thought about it. Instead, jump step into the paint. Feeds it down low, and Ingram gets fouled. Ingram will head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Everything is hard. Everything is hard for us right now.
Ingram
Yeah.
tied for his team's lead with 8 points. 4 of his 8 have come from the free throw line. Make it 5 of his 9 have come from the charity stripe. Ingram has also tacked on 3 rebounds and an assist. He is playing with 3 fouls. The sophomore forward from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, coming off of a career-high 27 points, and the sophomore averaging 10.3 points per game, just around his season average right now. 61-36.
No, it's only 25 now.
To deal with Ethan English all up in his grill. Halfway done with the second half. Trey Harris, 3 ball off the mark. Ethan English gets the rebound. Ball pushed ahead, goes into the baseline fans. And that'll bring us to a media timeout. Union will have possession coming out of it. With 9:39 remaining, it's a 61-36 lead for Union here on the CIAA Sports Network.
You know, there's some colleges that got JV teams. That's what we look like out here against these guys. I mean, yeah, they're nationally ranked. They're good, but my goodness. I don't even want you guys to see any more of the highlights. Everybody's just ready to finish this one up, pack it up, and get to the next one, right? This is tough to watch. And it hasn't gotten it hasn't gotten any better since last year. And last year was bad, but last year, obviously the circumstances were what they were. But it's just as bad right now.
They have not scored in the last 3 minutes, and the Panthers, 1 of their last 6 from the floor.
They're only up by 25 points. Oh my God, what are they doing? Meltdown.
7-1 run over the last 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Rel lobs it for Jeremiah Morris. Won't go, but Rel gets the rebound. Rel driving, just throws something up and gets it to go. Not sure if that's exactly what Rel had thought in his mind. But hey, if it works, it works. Gives Union a 63-36 lead. 6 points. Dre drives in, lays it off actually for Scranton, who blows the bunny, but NRK keeps possession with Union. Panthers bring the ball back out, now down low to Jeremiah Morris. He backs down Patterson, and it's going to be a whistle on Dimitri Patterson. We're going to see some substitutions. Kamara comes on, Jaden Thompson comes on for Winston-Salem. Nemo Johnson comes on for Union, as does Tyler Bell. Jeremiah Morris will take a breather. Elijah Scranton takes a breather. Patterson comes off. Ethan English comes off for the Rams. NRK finds himself wide open. His three won't go. And skying for that rebound's Moore Bryant. Thompson and Moore Bryant, the backcourt right now for the Rams. As Thompson takes a lot of contact, no whistle, and Union running the other way. NRK has it poked out of his hands by Moore Bryant, but the Panthers will keep possession. Dre pulls up three ball off the mark. Kamara gets the rebound. Union just one of its last 10 from the floor. So that's going to be a whistle by Omandre Harris. He hooked him. And that's the team's 5th foul. With 7.5 minutes to go. Winston-Salem State, they found themselves in foul trouble early on in that first half, but have done a good job here in the second half of staying out of foul trouble. Little lob up. Nemo Johnson plays defense. Impacts that alley-oop attempt, and now Rel will try and execute the offense. 7 minutes to go here inside of Barco Stevens. Rel, left wing, drives in. Just not on the same page as Nemo Johnson. And head coach Jay Butler looks to be a little upset with the couple no calls that I think he perceived on that possession. And it's a quick turnover forced by Kyle Ingram. Drive in by Gill, kicks it out. Ingram behind the back, little spin in the paint, and has it poked away by Dre Harris. The 3-on-3 break gives it up. Nemo has it poked out of his hands on the way up. So we'll see Tyreek Boykin check back into the game, replacing Hassan Moore Bryant. This is a prime opportunity for Winston-Salem State to try and chip away. They're on a 10-2 run over the last 6 minutes and 5 seconds. But the issue is the Rams have gone cold from the floor, scoreless in the last 2 minutes. Union, just one of its last 10. Panthers have not scored in 3 minutes. Dre Harris changes that. And it's a 66-40 advantage for Union with 6 minutes remaining. Thompson gives it over to Boykin. Johnson with some good help defense forces him to reverse it back to the other side. Into the paint, Boykin leaves it off for Kamara, and Tyler Bell absolutely demolishes him, and it's a tech on Corey Thompson. As emotions are boiling over for head coach Corey Thompson,
kind of saw that one coming.
A lot of contact. That was no exception as Thompson gets hit with a technical foul. As Richardson Keys' first is off the mark, and I think part of this might be frustration of a 5-game losing streak starting to boil over as the Rams were staring at a 6-game losing streak dead in the face, potentially moving to 2-8 in conference play. Richardson Keys hits the second, he's 1 and 2. Chachua checks in. Chachua is going to replace Anarte as Union holds a 66-40 advantage, a 26-point lead. Thompson still jawing with the referee. He's got to be careful not to pick up another tech. 67-40. Union keeps possession as Nemo Johnson and Chachua and Bell. New look front court for Union. As that's a whistle on Lance, excuse me. Yeah, they're going to whistle it on Lance Gill. Looked like it was on Kamara, but instead they'll whistle on number 13, Lance Gill, his third personal. Sends Tyler Bell, the redshirt freshman out of Norfolk, to the charity stripe. Bell 2 of 3 this season from the free throw line. Make it 3 of 4. Bell played his high school ball at Maury. He goes 1 for 2.
Mercifully.
As the Rams have been held scoreless over the last 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Gill's 3 ball will keep it that way, and Chachua gets the rebound. Bell goes to the left wing, kicks it back to Nemo Johnson, top of the key. He fakes the dribble handoff, creates some space, has that poked away, and it goes back to the Rams. Wanzuli Bruce will check in. First time we've seen him today, he'll replace Dre Harris. Ball going around the outside. Gill drives in. His reverse lay-in gets it to go. Nice shot from Lance Gill. 4.5 minutes. Zoo will bring it up the court. Union next up, a showdown with Elizabeth City State on Saturday down there at Elizabeth City State. The ball goes to Tyler Bell. Zoo's 3-ball! Catch it! Looking to answer, can't. Ingram's 3-ball off the mark. Ball comes ahead to Zoo. Kicks it off, gets it to Kane, and they're going to say it's a travel on Josh Kane. 41-42 lead for Union. As that's poked away, and Chachua gets possession back for Union. 17th turnover of the game for Winston-Salem State. Union looks to see out the final 3 minutes of this one. Zeus, 3-ball. Got it! Wanzuli Bruce buries another 3-ball plus the hard. And he'll head to the free throw line looking to make it a 4-point play.
This might be worse than last year, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you.
But it goes right into the grasp of Chachua.
Still got a couple games to go, but good lord.
Finish it. Kamara gets the rebound. Gill drives in, little floater, won't go down, and Kane gets the rebound. The big man showing off the handles, coast to coast. Big man looking like a finesse guard with those moves. Gives Union a commanding 76-45 lead. As we'll see some more substitutions come in for both sides. 76 points. Fifth most points scored by Union this season in regulation. As this offense is really starting to find another gear. Coming into today's game, 72.4 points per game, which was 7th in the conference. Doesn't really matter much what their offense does, considering their defense is one of the best in the nation. But if they find their rhythm offensively, they are going to be tough to beat in the CIAA tournament. Chachua uses the screen from Kane. Chachua goes underneath the Kane. He gets double teamed. He's got to kick it out. And he throws it right into the waiting hands of Jaden Thompson. Thompson takes it himself, kisses it off the glass. Can't get it to go. And with 53.1 seconds, it's going to be a foul. 2 shots coming for the sophomore guard out of Concord, North Carolina. First one off the mark. And in the last 3 now 4 CIAA games here at home, Union has won by 30 points or more in 3 of the last 4. Union has been in a different groove when they play a conference game here at home. Dating back to the 19th of December, that was an 88-36 win against Johnson C. Smith. Then they took a long rest from conference games here at home, and they came back with an 83-44 win against Bowie State. It was a 69-63 win against Elizabeth City State, but then here today, another 30-point win, potentially 30-point win, which will make it 3 of their last 4 conference home games. Garnett, his 3-ball, cash it, Jamari. And with the final seconds ticking off, Union not taking anything off the gas. A block from Kane goes out of bounds, so the Rams will keep possession. The keys are out here in Marco Stevens. And Union chalk it up, another dominant win here at home. Added to the long list of them. Kane gets pulled up into the air. He'll foul to finish this game out. And Samuel Newkirk will head to the free throw line. First time we've seen the sophomore out of Greenville, North Carolina. Newkirk's shot is good. Second one is good, and now Union will inbound it. And that's how this ball game is going to end. A commanding 79-48 win for Virginia Union. Union outscored Winston-Salem 36-25 in the second half, and they shot 47.6% from the floor. Noah Richardson-Keys led the way for Union with 12 points. Nearly everyone who saw the hardwood scored in a wire-to-wire dominant victory as Union moves to 20-3, 10-2 in conference play. For the Rams, with the loss, they fall to 7-12, 2-8 in conference play. Final score here from Barco Stevens Hall, Union 79, Winston-Salem 48. We're going to try and get head coach Jay Butler following the win. Stay with us.
Why not?
Your post game with Coach Butler, 79-48 win.
Let's listen to it.
Nearly everyone who saw the court today, Coach, scored. What does that say about your team?
Just all the hard work that they've been putting in the entire season. Anytime you can get the entire team, man, and everybody get a chance to play. And like I said, it was a good defensive performance. We had a great crowd in here tonight, so it was just a good team win.
You guys are 10-0 now at home inside of Marco Stevens. What is it about the home court advantage that you guys have been able to build on this year?
It's Barco. Anybody who's been here before who played here, we don't lose games in the Barco. That's our motto. We come and say, hey, we can go 500 on the road, but we don't lose. We go undefeated in the Barco.
And now you guys next up at Elizabeth City State. What are you guys looking to kind of build upon from today to that game?
Just being consistent. I tell the guys every time, let's come out and be consistent from one game to the next. When we do that and we take pride on the defense end, we're a really good basketball team.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and appropriately, the lights have been cut out. Yeah, pretty appropriately, the lights have been cut out. The water has been cut off. The Rams are now 7 and I don't know, let me make sure I get it right. I don't want to. They have 7 wins, 4 against Division II competition. We're what, 2-8 in CIAA play. That game went about how we figured it would go. Obviously, you always hope for the best. You hope for the upset. You hope that the Rams will come out and play inspired. You hope that Virginia Union will come out and go to sleep, and they didn't. And we got what was coming to us. Straight up B to A. Another 30-plus point loss. I said it the other day. And it's been a theme. It's like, yeah, we can, we just got down 18 points in the first half to a Johnson C. Smith team that's not good at home, and we came up with a double-digit loss. So, of course, when we get down like we got down in the first half against the nationally ranked team in Virginia Union, we are, on the road, that's what we're going to get. Like, it's no shade. It's just elementary. It's just being observant about the game of basketball. Again, Virginia Union is a great team this year. They're a great program. But at all of that, it can be taken into account. But we are a great program, too. Historically, we are not a great team right now. And right now, it feels like a repeat of last year, but maybe even worse. I don't know. Maybe even worse, because last year we understood or we looked the other way because of the situation of the coaching change. But this year, with a full year to recruit, with full scholarships, you can't tell me that what we saw tonight and what we've been seeing this year was the best that WSSU has to offer. There's still season left, technically. We are 3 weeks away from CIAA play. Our season could, and the way it's going, it will be over in 3 weeks. And unless somebody just gets, uh, unless somebody just gets enchanted with the spirit of Earl Monroe, Cleo Hill Sr., um, Bill English, Carlos Terry, Robert Cologne, Jalen Austin, unless those guys' spirits just come in and inhabited the guys that we have, and unless, yeah, um, you know, I don't know how this gets any better for this year, and given the fact that a lot of these guys were on the team last year, and there are several guys who it makes sense to bring them back, but I we should be seeing some level of growth in this program. And as somebody who watches most of the games, you're not seeing it. Um, this is a 31-point loss. I've been tracking the losses that we've had against CIAA teams over this quarter century. The most is a 36-point loss that we had, a 35-point loss that we had last year when Claflin came to us at Winston-Salem State, which was embarrassing. It was. To lose by that many at home was embarrassing. You can say that this is a nationally ranked team and they've been doing it to a lot of programs. That's fine, but a lot of programs are not Winston-Salem State. So, we're 3 weeks away from the season being over. The current AD situation being what it is, where they're looking to have an AD by April. What does that mean for the basketball program? But I think even before that, we have to really there needs to really be some evaluations, evaluations as to what is going to change in the future with this basketball program, because it can't stay the same, and right now, it just looks like we're spinning our wheels, and go in reverse. And I think our leadership has shown that they have a dedication to winning. When you talk about the decision to not bring Coach Massey back, I know it was a resignation, but the decision to not bring him back, which was the right decision, that was a winning move, and we already are seeing dividends from that, just based off today with National Signing Day, and what with head coach Woodbury at the helm, we actually got some things done. We actually saw the fruits of our labor. We see with Coach Terry, who has come in, and yeah, she came in April versus getting in, in late July, which helps. But she came in with players, and her players are bought in, and the standard has been lifted there. And men's basketball, these are not the old days anymore. I know. We have a history of being amazing. Big House Games was here for a long time. He's here 47 years. Nobody's staying at a school 47 years anymore. And as evidenced by Cleo Hill, as evidenced by Bobby Collins, as evidenced by Rick Duckett. Nobody's staying at a school that long anymore. But all that to say, at WSSU, there has been the normalizing of time and stuff to grow, but this is some heavy decisions need to be made, because there's this basketball program is just not anywhere near where it needs to be, and it's going to be interesting to see what is done. What does a new AD bring? Whether it is interim AD Burns, whether it get somebody else. And we have to look at all our options. We really do. As a program, basketball has been one of the best marketing tools for Winston-Salem State University. I don't care what anybody says. When you say Winston-Salem State University, nationwide as a brand, people are going to think of our basketball history. And what we got out there right now, that product is nowhere near satisfactory. Not only for the Big House Gaines era, but also Coach Rick Duckett, Coach Philip Stitt, Bobby Collins outside of his time in Division One. Cleo Hill. We consistently won under 4 different coaches in the CIAA. So the standard is the standard, and right now we are so far away from that. It's painfully obvious to everyone. So, no, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think? I don't know that I see any more wins for this team. Like, we got Fayetteville State. I mean, I would love for them to win. Surprise me, please. But right now, I haven't seen anything to say it's not going to be Fayetteville State that's going to win. Livingstone, maybe that's a toss-up at Gaines Center, but I don't know. I don't know. When you lost the way you lost to Johnson C. Smith the other day, I can't say that anything is a gimme, even at Gaines Center. Not this year. Not against a Division II team. Against VUL, yeah, with 6 players. With 12, you couldn't score 100. Mid-Atlantic Christian, okay, fine. We got Belmont Abbey here, and that felt like, okay, maybe we're breaking through somewhere. But, again, we're right back to where we were last year. And, again, with the standard at the men's program already what it was and the women raising the standard as well, the men are killing the vibe. Like, let's just be for real. The men are killing the vibe, and, what changes? What changes? Because something got to change. That's for damn sure. Well, guys, that's enough ranting from me, guys. I appreciate everybody who's tuned into this. I'll probably clip a little something of this. I know I've had a couple people that's been on for a good bit of here, and I appreciate you all. This was a work in progress. It literally was like, I was like, okay, I can do it this time. I thought I was going to be able to do it before, and I wasn't able to do it, but I could do it. Had a good Ram time. Shout out again to the women. They did the Ram thing, dominated, in that second half, and showed why they're a nationally ranked program. So, yeah. All right, guys. I am, let me see, make sure all hearts and minds are free and clear. Make sure our hearts and minds are free and clear. Shout out to my guy Alonzo for being for holding the chat down. Have a good Ram time as always. Have a good Ram night, and see you guys on Saturday. See you guys on Saturday. Peace.